What's up, everybody? This is part 2 to creating analytics inside Clay. In the previous video, we created the basic framework of the Clay analytics table, which is going to tell us every single field inside our Clay table and tell us how many rows there are, how many are in run condition not met, how many are in error, how many are in success. And obviously, like a Clay table could look something like this, where we don't actually know what's giving us the error. And so if I were to click on this, for example, you don't have enough credits to perform this action. And so knowing the analytics outside of this might inform us to come in here and update our Prospio key. Inside this, we're able to track which of these different providers is giving us the most emails. We're able to track any of these columns to find anything, and obviously no profile found. We would be able to see all of this information. And to top it all off, we might get to another step in this video where we're going to be able to list out every single Clay table that we have within our workspace and output it in a Clay table, in a Google Sheets document that looks like this, where from now we can track every single Clay table. So this is one Clay table. We can have a whole bunch of Clay tables across our entire workspace, all being managed simultaneously and have all of the analytics in one spot. And this is the simplest analytics dashboard, but it can get super complex depending on what you're looking for. Let's get into it. So, we just spent the past however long in part 1 of this video trying to figure out how to make this cost effective, and I figured it out. And by the way, I'm filming these back to back. So the moment I ended the video, I figured out the solution and I was kind of embarrassed. But we've got all of these right here, and we were doing transform to JSON and getting JSON files and all of these things. And oh my God, it's so funny. um, actually, I'm celebrating, but I'm realizing I'm celebrating too early because I still got some work to do. Um, so what we're trying to solve is we've got one, and we can deal with that type of operations, right? Like if on a daily basis we're gonna have 100 operations go through in a month, that might be 3,000. That's nothing, right? But if we're getting 50 like this, and 50 is only counting for two of these columns, that's ridiculous because this is going to cost us hundreds of dollars just to have Clay Analytics. Not worth it. And so we need to figure out a way to move this 50 from here to like 1 or 2 or something like that. Actually, in this case, it would just be 2. So 50 to 2. And so we transformed them to JSON, right? Because we realized we need you see, like, we've got column names. All of these are displaying cells, and these cells, this is what we need for the analytics. These these names, we can't reference them in the output, right? Like if I were to say f this one over here equals this, it would actually be invalid because this is actually empty and this has got information. And so we need to actually be able to reference this like that. So let's get into the revelation that I had. It's something I never use and I never knew why it even existed, but now I do. It's the parse response. Parse response right here. So parse response, what it does is it aggregates all of the data neatly for you. So all of this data is organized for you perfectly. But because we're unable to reference the cell, we need to be able to see it in JSON format. And that's where we can remove the parse response. This is the first time I've ever done it. And that's that's funny. Um, okay, so now it's actually going to be a little bit more. We're going to have to restart and rethink this thing. So this is going to give us a bunch of data. I want to see whether it has a bunch of check marks, a bunch of emojis, That's what I'm looking for. A bunch of emojis. Actually, you know what? I've already got this thing paste copied. So we've got one right there. We've got another one right there. Status, valid. We've got another one right there. Another one right there. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. So we've got Pavan. So now, using that, we're able to see that Pavan, we're able to see that he is in success, right? He's success, which aligns with what we've got. We found his email. This is the moment of truth. Does this work? Run condition up. Oh my god, am I about to be the happiest person in the world? Oh, I am literally the happiest person in the world. I'm gonna cry. Shalin! Shalini! Whatever your name is, does this work? Woo! We got it! I can't believe. I can't believe we got it. We got it. All right, there you go. That took me a while. Um but this is fun, man. This is fun. All right. So now we can create some analytics with $0. Let's go. Now it's the hard part because now we have to map all of this information. So we don't need this iterator anymore. We don't need this JSON anymore. If you watched part one, suck it because you wasted your time. But so did I, right? We both wasted our time. All you needed to do was just do parse response. No, know what you're signing up for, right? These are live recordings. I'm gonna have like a 10-minute walkthrough like tomorrow that people can easily like copy from. But this is gonna waste your time. Okay, so we've got the information. Oh, I'm so happy. But now I don't know what the next step is. Um, we basically need to find this. I got it. 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 Ah, I'm so excited. I really am. I'm actually excited. Um, that's funny. So I got it over here. So we need to use the text for fields. In fact, I don't even need I could grab all of this actually. So I need to find the index of, right. I need to use a make formula to find the index of, and then capture all the way up until this point. But how do we guarantee that it's for Pavan? Actually, it doesn't matter who it's for because we're trying to get the analytics for the columns, not for the people. Man, I'm so excited. Can't believe can't believe we're so close, man. We're so close. Um so error run condition not met. Give me 1 second actually. Okay, I just wanted to see if my other video is done rendering, and it is. You could see that I just downloaded it at the top over here. Okay, so error run condition not met, right? And then the other ones are going to basically be like it's just gonna be like it's gonna be simple, like what we need to do. We basically just need to do that over and over and over until we find other ones that are. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why does it say error one condition not met? Yet we found the value. Yeah, it's saying that for every single one of them. So oh. I got it. So this is actually right. So this might actually be like this, where everything was failed. And then the pavan, it would be it would be this one over here. Is it, yeah. So let's do this. So that's find work email too. Right. So there you go. But do they all follow the same? Because find work email to like this, we can find the value for easy. No email found. This, right? We've got that. That's fine. Mm, shit. This is gonna be hard. Okay. Let's use a tool. I'm gonna do this for now. Set variable, which is test. We're just gonna call this test. Variable value is index of, and then we're gonna put the ID. What am I looking for actually? Index of yeah, index of the column ID. And yeah, so this is good. And so column ID, and then we put the big text. Big text. Boom. So now we know where to find the information. That's really the main thing we need. Right? Because once we have that, like that's the easy part. The hard part is actually all of this stuff is easy. It just takes time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that the only time this value comes up, oh, then this might actually be so much easier than I thought. Oh, this is easy. So we've got the index of that. Now we just need to split it, split it. So we need to split the text, and then we split it by what? Wait, are we splitting it? Oh, we are splitting it. Right. Am I a genius or what? I'm kidding. If any developers are watching this, they're like, bro, it's right there. It's literally right there. But then it's taking me like 20 hours to figure out. All right, so we split it over here, and then we get the last, which is awesome. And then the last is going to be over here. All right, let's run it. And now this is Wrong. Actually, it's not. Actually, maybe it is. The hell's going on? Oh, that's what's wrong. We don't need to do the index of. We just need to split it. We just need to split it. That's also wrong, which is funny. Um, what the hell? All right, we're gonna do something y'all have never seen before. This is a secret maneuver. Set multiple variables. We're gonna call this 1, we're gonna call this 2, we're gonna call this 3. And then from here, we're gonna see, like, is the data going through, period. Is the data going through, period. And then we do that. So split. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a super idiot. We didn't even need to do all that. Actually, maybe we did, so that I can show off that this works like a charm. So variable number 1 is going to be just this. Variable number 2 is going to be this long text, and then variable number 3 is going to be empty. So I don't get to show off. Um so the problem is with my formula then. Split the data with this. I mean, this does exist though, right? I mean, we already tested it. We already know that this works, right? So 4, split the data. This time around, we're just gonna do index of again. Though I think I have a workaround for this in case index of works, but we're just not getting the split to work. I got the solution. So let's do this again. Let's add 5. And then we're gonna do substring. Substring. The substring of data. Substring of data starting at 10,000 and whatever, all the way up until length. All the way up, all the way up until the length. All right. And then boom, let's run it. We got it. We're geniuses. And it worked. Oh, man. This feels good. This feels good. I gotta go to sleep soon, though, because I'm getting tired. All right. So, as you could see, this is the long string starting all the way there. Ooh. 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 I'm now starting to think, like, wait a minute. Is this just going to cause the same problem that we had before? Did you just waste your time again? Because we still need to go through this again. I don't think that is the right idea. Eesh. Let me see what this is gonna do. Let me see how much is ChatGPT gonna cost to tell us everything. Cause maybe it's not even worth building, man. Maybe it's not even worth building. Maybe it's just better to pay like 30 cents per day, you know? Whatever. Doesn't matter. System. Is this even gonna work? Is this too long? Oh my god, we're gonna sometimes have 1,000 rows. Is it gonna work with 1,000 rows? Holy shit. Oh my god. This is messy, dude. This is not this is not clean. Find every occurrence of what are all the variables? We don't need to. Right, run condition not met error. Right? Create a JSON output of the sum. Create. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. But I think this is going to give us at least a starting point that we can consider, right? That's the goal, right? Just let's get a starting point. Let's figure out. Oh yeah, it's not even going to work. Like this is way too long. It's way too long. But I don't even think it matters if we switch the model. because because if we have 1,000 rows, do you really want to do 1,000 rows? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. You don't want to do 1,000 rows of that. I got another idea. I got another idea of how we might do this. Because we don't want to spend tons of money on ChatGPT. We don't want to spend tons of money on operations. We just want one thing that's gonna get it done once. Is there a way to search for the number of occurrences inside a text? Right? You just want to find like how many times does this occur inside the text? T string. No, it would be here. So we already got these ones. I gotcha. Let's see if this works. Hmm. Isn't that the text parser? This is the text parser. Yeah, this is the text parser. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's read this together. Match pattern. So it's the pattern that we need to use. So I was on match elements. We need to do match pattern. And we need to put a pattern. Uh, so is that it? Well, because I mean I've done this before. Okay. So let me pause this and then I'll be right back and let's see if I can find it. I got an idea. I've got an idea. So, if you recall, the reason why we are doing all of this is because we don't want to use up 50 automations, right? And when we do it like this, we are able to get the data in this format, and so we're able to look at everything in one fell swoop without having to iterate through them and use one operation after another operation, right? So, this is the idea that I've got. We can add a field over here, right? So we've got this text over here, which is what we were using before. But now what we want to do is add this text, but add more information to it. Let me show you what this looks like. We got this. So we want to basically call this 6, and this time around we want to use a text string, and this text string is going to be replace. All right, it's going to be replace. By the way, right. Okay, so this is going to be replace. So 6. This is funny. This is gonna be a very complicated video, and like I'm gonna make a 10-minute video for this on my LinkedIn and my channel. Um, it's gonna be so complicated for people. Um, but that's why I got these live automations, right? Because you can actually follow along and build them with me. So we need to replace inside the data. So we simply need to paste the data right here. We need to replace every occurrence of this right of this with this. So in addition to the value, we're going to add this and make this be the we're going to call this column ID. So column ID, and then we're going to make this a JSON format. And then in fact, because it's a number, you don't really need to do anything. So column ID, and then the column ID Oh, it's actually it's a text, right? So the column ID is going to be this. So now we're gonna basically reverse the reversing. Um, that doesn't make any sense, but anyways, I think this might work. If it does, if it does, we might dance. We might do a little dance. Um, let's run it. Buffer. Buffer is not a string or a number. What is buffer? All right, we're just gonna do this. CG. We're gonna do a Fonto so that we can easily search it up. All right, let's do a simpler one of this version, right? So this is great. Let's add it to this because we're not gonna be worrying about this stuff later, right? Let's actually just replace this with a Fonto. Is it just too long? Oh. Or did I just read this completely wrong? No, I did not. I read it right. Let's do the simplest thing. Let's do the simplest thing actually. So let's just say value. We just want to change value to a Fonto because that's what we do at a Fonto. We give value. Leave a like if you're getting value. I think it might be too long. I think that might be what it is, right? Because let's narrow it down further. Is this the problem? So tool. Let's just do set multiple variables again. Let's do one, and let's do that again. Let's unlink this. So it's buffer. So it might just be too long. Value, right? Value. And this works, right? Oh, right. I think it's too long. Oh my god. That's why that's happening. Because it's too long. Is there any simpler like data fields that we can maybe try to change? Right, let's see if we could change table. It's just gonna say buffer, right? It's gonna give us the buffer thing again. Or not. Right, like that worked. A Fonto worked. The reason a Fonto worked, there's 139 Afontos. What if we want to change this? Whoa. What the hell? What if we want to change this to a Fonto? It must just be the number of occurrences, right? So this shows up 168 times. Table shows up 80 times. So there must just be like a limit to how many times you can actually attempt to to use the replace function. So this ended with an error, but like that's an actual thing, right? Workflow ID. Like we're not changing anything. And then I go back to what we had before. So table. And that does whoa 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 whoa. Whoa 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 whoa. That's not working now? Wasn't it just working a second ago? Am I missing something? I grabbed table. So maybe it's not the uppercase table. Buffer is not a string or a number. I'm so confused. Just doesn't want to work. Okay, let me think about this and I'll be back again. Um, let's try this over here. So I just used ChatGPT. I said using ECMA script rejects. What is the pattern for this? Right. This is the basic thing we're looking for, and ChatGPT gave us this right here. Um, so let's go back here and let's try it. And by the way, where I found that is in the documentation for text parser. They mentioned using the ECMA script. So we come in here, we've got a bunch of things going on. See, the people who watch my my 10-minute videos don't realize like how much work it is behind the scenes, especially like when we're learning new things, right? So the new value, right? The new value would be what we had up here, right? Which would be this. So this would be the new value, right? It would be this as well. Global match case sensitive. Also, why is it like this? Column ID. All right, Afonto. That's fine. Case sensitive multi-line. Sure. And then let's put the date text. Are we gonna be disappointed? Though we didn't get an error. So this might be it. It might not be it. It did not work. Oh, wait a minute. It did work. Or did it? Huh? Does this? Metadata? So confused. Whoa. All right, let me just figure this stuff out. I'll be back because we only got 15 minutes. Actually, when we get to 10 minutes, I'll pause. So we'll just work together here for just a few minutes. I've simplified the output to just say a Fonto. So, like, is the Fonto going to show up? No, doesn't look like it, right? It didn't work. And when we come here, oh, god damn it. Did it change on me like that? Wait, no, it didn't. Hmm. Let's how about we give it the full data? Is it gonna take all of the data? Oh no, it's not. There's no way. Oh yeah, it's not gonna take all the data. Oh, it worked. You know what? Let's try again actually. And this time let's start from here where there's actual data. Okay. It must have forgotten what we asked it to do. Um, so let me duplicate this and let's create this again. And the question is going to be the one we asked at the beginning. Let's see if it gives us the same thing. Right, it gave us something different. Wonder if this is good. Let's see if this works. You know what? Let's actually just test it here. So let's go back. Let's actually click cancel and let's test it with real data. Right, so we grab this again, all of it, all the way up at the bottom, all the text that we can grab. Right, grab that. We put that over here, and then we see, did this work? This does not seem to be finding anything. Oh, don't I need to do something? Do I need to do this? Shoot, I'm remembering I needed to do something last time. Um, but I'm not remembering what it was. Let me find that. A black. We got it. We're geniuses. So basically, we use this pattern over here. And so now we just need to do this again. So now we just need to put this back because the Afonto line worked. And let's do it again. And then we search for a Fonto, and holy shit! Why does this take so much time? This is ridiculous. Oh, oh my god, man. But we found it out. We found it out. Now, now we spend the last 10 minutes doing some fun stuff. Woo! So let's delete every single one of these cuz we do not need them anymore. Woo! Damn, bro, that took us a solid minute. Last video, trash, cause y'all didn't get nothing from that. This video, trash, cause we spent the first 50 minutes figuring that out. But anyways, like I said, you can skip this. Like you can skip through this video to find the pieces that you want. Boom, we got it, Afonto. So now we want to change this Afonto to be. Oh my god, that's what we were working on the whole time? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's also do multi-line. Check beginning. Whatever, dude. Um that's so crazy. Okay, so now we need to get the JSON out. So parse JSON. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, what the hell? Also, I'm kind of tired of just running two rows. I don't know why I've been doing two rows. I just need to do one. Not for the operation's sake, but just like I don't want to deal with two right now. Source is not valid for JSON. Come on, man. Co- Come on, man. Is the data valid for JSON? Are you about to? Are you serious, dude? Not enough memory. Come on, man. Right? Is the data going to work for the JSON? Man, are we gonna get a part 3 to this video? So the data works. You know what? That's fine. That's actually totally fine. 100% fine. Because what it means is we just formatted the thing wrong. Which that's fine. Like we can fix this. So we need to find a fonto. Ooh, no, not a fonto. We need to find a value. Actually, yeah, let's just do this right here. So column ID, right? So let's read this JSON format over here. Uh, I just don't get it. This seems to be formatted correctly, right? Because what we're doing, we're basically right. What the hell? All right, let's find this over here. Yeah, y'all gonna get a part 3. Y'all gonna get a part 3 to this because we're not gonna finish this in 5 minutes. Uh, and in fact, I'm not even finding it, which is so weird. Run condition not met. And then we have the value, right? So this is where we're adding our thing. That's weird. Okay, let's actually read this, what it says. Cell metadata. And the status is run condition not met. Where's value? And what is this? Oh, this doesn't matter. Where's value? What? What? Where is value? Oh, there you go. So this is what I'm trying to change. Oh, okay, I figured it out. And by the way, you can't say I wasted your time because we did figure out how to do this. So we need to use a text parser. We figured that out. Now we need to figure out the last piece of the equation, which I think I got an idea how this is done. So it's just making sure that the JSON format is written out properly. Um, the only thing with this, so we've got the cell, and we're basically updating every cell. Should we be updating it there though? Or should we be updating the status of that? The problem with updating the status, right? Right, like if that's what I wanted to do, status, metadata, status. What if it has value though? See, that's the problem. If it has value, right? And we also want we want to do what we just did. We want to do what we just did, but we want to take into account the fact that some of these might have a value and some of these may not have a value, right? Because that's what we're running into, right? Like some of these are great. All right. What a thing we're doing here. This is crazy, man. We don't need to do all this stuff, but we're doing it anyways. Okay, so I think we've got the next part figured out. Um it's basically just going to be figuring out how we can bring all of this information into